Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube tech guy. Hey guys, if you notice, my voice is a little bit different right now, and I've been sick for the past few days, so I do apologize for that and how this may sound, but did want to continue on with the show, and hopefully, if I feel good throughout the show, I'll finish off like normal, but just letting you know ahead of time. This is also why I don't sound too good in a video that I recorded that'll go live tomorrow, the 10 best tech gifts, last minute tech gifts to buy. So, without further ado, hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube tech guy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mobile Weekly / Mobile Q&A, where we go over all the latest news that happened during the week of mobile and answer your questions live. If you have a question you want to ask, just ask it in the comment section down below, and I will answer it before the end of the show. Now let's get started with the big news of the week, and I might seriously regret this, but bring me Thanos. Oh man, that hurt. The Galaxy S21s are indeed revealed in their full colors, and man, that Thanos color is so good. It is purple and gold. It just pops. It is going to be the color to get for sure this time around. And you have the S21, the S21 Plus, and you have the S21 Ultra looking good in its silver form. Now, the S21 Ultra is going to have silver or white and black, and the other ones will be in multiple colors. So the S21 and S21 Plus will be in multiple colors. The Ultra will only be in black and in white, or silver rather. And the other ones are going to have more colors to come. So pretty cool overall in terms of how you are getting just really good colors in the lower tier. I just wish we would get those same ones in terms of the Ultra. I don't like that we're only getting black and white in the Ultra. It's just not as good, and I wish it was better overall. And in terms of it, to see it from every angle, kind of just see how thick it will be, how it'll still have the hump. And by the way, these new wallpapers I'll have a link for at the end. So really cool. Hey, Jimmy's promo. Thank you for joining us, sir. So lots of cool colors that are coming out for sure. Can't wait. Jimmy probably already got his hand on it. I mean, I know he gets everything early. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, by the way. And then we have pricing. So pricing was a big thing that a lot of people were concerned about. And this article is really good because it kind of shows us on both sides. So the price beforehand of last year's models and this year's models. So the main thing is the S20 compared to the S21 is going to have a much better price drop. So the S20 in terms of the price point, or sorry, the S21 is going to be $879 compared to the $1,000 price point that it had before. So you're coming in at $879 instead of $999. So it's a really nice, good decrease, $120. I wish it was $849. Now these are the euro prices, so they could relatively change, but that's the main difference you are seeing is the price drop in the lower tier model. It's also going to be plastic, of course, so that's going to be another thing as well. In terms of the S21 Plus, you are getting a slight decrease, $20. So again, this is why it could be different when it comes out. We'll have to wait and see. Hey, J Flow 444. Thank you so much for the super chat donation, and I know my voice is sounding all kinds of crazy today. So thank you for that super chat donation. Really appreciate it. In terms of the actual ability of so we're getting that in terms of the S21 Plus. It's a $20 difference. In the Ultra's instance, though, it's actually increasing $50. So the S20 Ultra was $350, $1,350. This one's going to be $1,399 again, according to the same leak. So we'll have to wait and see if all these prices are true, but it does look like this is where it's headed. So basically, the premium you're going to be paying a little bit more for, but the lower tier you're paying less for. So that is a benefit definitely when it comes overall to it. So I definitely think that more will sell because the S20s did not do well till the S20 FE came out. So overall, I think the S21 Plus will sell more just because the regular S20 is going to be a lower price from the get go. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. And I still think, just because of how well the FE did, we still might get another S21 FE down the line just to help sell through for sure. All right, now this one's one that we've been kind of looking out for a while, and that is the LG Rollable. Yes, LG is coming out with their Rollable phone, and we got some first information on it. But one of the biggest things is the price point. So the possible price point they're saying is over $2,300, so close to $2,400, which is insane for. I mean, you're talking about going over what Samsung had, but this is a rollable device, be it. So very curious to see how it will go in terms of specifications. We have them here: a 7.4-inch display. The overall phone screen size is 2428 by 1080. And then we have, video modes, productive modes, different kind of roles that you could probably have it so that you can see it exactly how you want it. Also 16 gigs of RAM, really good for that. A Snapdragon 888 and a 4,200 milliamp battery, which is overall pretty good. Hey James, thank you so much for the super chat donation. That is a lot of money. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, to answer people's questions already, yes, I'm feeling under the weather. That's why I sound like this. I do apologize. Thank you, Rudy, as well. I do appreciate it. Super chat donation. Thank you very much, sir. All right, so in terms of the rollable, I just think it's crazy to have a price this big. I would say they shouldn't have it over 2,000, maybe 2,100, just to be slightly over Samsung because it is a rollable display. But I really wonder, or just hope that LG knows that they're only going to have so much of this. Like they should not make more than 50,000 because I don't think they're going to sell more than that. But we'll have to wait and see in terms of it. Remember, the first Fold only sold about 100,000. The Fold 2, I'm not exactly sure of the exact numbers now, but big difference between them. So we'll wait and see how it goes. But yeah, that's a really big difference, obviously, to see how much will this sell and what LG will do. Now, I'm not going to lie. Overall, the... just I'm going to go with the Batman guy. Overall, I will say that for 2,359, it is really expensive, but a rollable screen has been the one thing that I've been looking forward to more than any of these, just because it's such a show off thing. It's such a wow factor to have a click and rolling out the display. It's such an awesome idea, so I'll have to wait and see how it goes. All right, now this one I thought was kind of interesting. So Samsung is going to be announcing their new flagship. Oh, sorry, just voice getting really raspy. Samsung's going to be announcing their new flagship, the Exynos chip, on January 12th. Now that's a really weird thing because it's just like, why would they announce it 2 days before the supposed announcement of the phones? So I find that really interesting. Overall, I'm just kind of very curious to see, are we still on track with the phones? Has anything changed now? Very curious of why they would announce it 2 days before instead of just announcing it on the day of. It's a really weird, especially to have an announcement at all. Maybe it won't be an announcement. Maybe it'll just be, hey, but there's a chance because it isn't new. I think it's a 5 nanometer processor, so it's going to be a smaller processor. It's supposed to be, that size is on par with Apple's. So really, really interesting to see how it will go in terms of, will Samsung blow people away? And if they do, maybe they'll put this into a new Chromebook that is mobile based and that could really kind of step up to the same kind of area that you want to get. Basically, they could essentially create a new Chromebook, touchscreen based with a pen that kind of does the same thing Apple did, where now we have a mobile processor, mobile operating system that has a lot of things that you want from Android, but on a full computer, and it'll run much better than the current stock of Intel based Chromebooks. So I would love to see that. Hopefully, that's what we'll end up getting. Amazon Luna. Now, I was testing this out. I wasn't really that impressed by it. My review is coming up for it. But so this is Amazon's version of Stadia. I tested it out. I tested out the controller. The controller was actually pretty good, but now it's available on Android through the web-based version, which is kind of weird. And overall, I don't care for it too much in terms of how it's going, but it is available on Android now. I tried it on the PC and I canceled my subscription. It wasn't the best thing ever. So yeah, it's definitely something that was definitely another attempt. And to be fair, it didn't lag that much. It just doesn't really have any good games. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for sure. It needs more games for sure. That's the biggest part of it. Hey, Luca, thank you so much for the super chat donation. Good evening, Ricky. Did you see the support of Qualcomm of 4 years starting with the Snapdragon 888? Do you think this will reflect on Samsung S21 when coming out after all? So I am going to get the S21 Ultra for sure. In terms of, well, do I think that 4 years supporting on Snapdragon 888, I did not see that. But if they do support it for that long, it is really good. I'm guessing that'll be more for the security patch updates than what Qualcomm's talking about. But basically, any kind of software related to the processor, Qualcomm is going to support it as much as they can. It's ultimately going to be up through the manufacturers, though. Samsung, LG will ultimately push out what they want, and then carriers on top will go over that as well. At least in the U.S., that's how it's going to go. So we're going to have to see how it goes overall, but awesome to hear that they are doing 4 years of support, and it's great that it will reflect on flagships getting more and more support long term. I mean, I think that's what we want. I still maintain that I don't care if my phone has the newest Android OS version. I really don't. All I want is the security patch updates all along, and Qualcomm support is more ensuring that more than anything else, I feel like. And then the last article I want to point you guys to is from Sam Mobile. Now, I'm going to post this on the chat because you can actually get the S21 wallpapers right now. I myself really like these two. I think this one's really nice because of the variation of color, but it's just a really, really nice image. And these are the S21 wallpapers that will be coming out. So yeah, lots to see and lots of great cool stuff when it comes to that. All right, now if you haven't already, ask your questions in the comment section down below and I will answer them before the end of the show. Again, if you missed the beginning, I am still feeling basically sick. I've been feeling sick since like Thursday night. And I do have one video recorded like this, only one, because luckily I have some backlog of videos, so you'll be coming out with some soon. But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't record much this week. I planned on recording 4 videos each day at the end of the week, and then this just happened, so it is what it is. But tomorrow we will be showing the video for the best last minute tech gifts you can get. So check out that video. It will be coming out tomorrow from Amazon and from Best Buy. All right, now let's get to your guys' questions. I wonder if honey will work on your voice. Honey is helping. I have some tea here. I know I usually have coffee, but I do have some tea here. So that is soothing for sure, at least. Whether it be helping, believe it or not, this is better than before. I think the last video I did was probably the worst, but we'll have to wait and see your guys' verdict on that. Overall, though, yeah, I will be doing some videos, and I shot a lot of B-roll. I'm going to shoot more B-roll tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be going into work tomorrow, quite frankly, just because I still get like out of it at times right now. But yeah, so hopefully everything will be all good, and I'm feeling better, but just not 100% yet. Ricky must have really loud tech drive. Another tech drive is coming out. I think this one was like a 20-minute tech drive. For those of you guys who don't know, if you guys become a member of the channel for only $1 a month, you get these special videos called tech drives, and one's coming out tomorrow. And I forgot what it was on. I think it was on the whole HBO Max thing, and I really go in depth of like how it affects consumers, how it affects everything, how it affects the industries, all of that stuff. So I really go into it on that one. And then this upcoming weeks, I'm not sure yet what I'll be talking about, but I do one every week. Also for I know a lot of people are wondering when am I going to do the special members video. That is coming up next weekend. So next weekend I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be asking you guys what is your preferred time, and then we'll be doing that next weekend, as well as every member. I think it's every mini or the second tier members are going to be seeing this new background that is now completed first, and some behind the scenes on how it looks like and what it really is, and also where they can make their own background for this new studio that I created. Okay. So the Note 21 is going to be dead. Sorry, just got online. So no, actually, as of right now, the Note 21 still seems like it's alive, actually. Now, this has been going back and forth depending on the rumors we get, but as of right now, it does seem like the Note 21 will still come out. And the biggest tip-off was that the S21 will not have a pen inside, but a pen outside. So we'll support S Pen, but it won't come with one. So that's going to be the biggest difference, kind of thing. From West Texas, Big Sprain, just got over COVID, mild symptoms. Glad you're feeling better. I'm hoping that's not it. I did get tested today, so we'll see, but hopefully that's not it. I think it's just a fever, cold. My son was sick last weekend, so I think I just got what he had. Testing AK recording at the moment. It's been going 57 minutes so far. Now it's stopping, but really hot at 24 frames per second. Nice. Have they improved, Jimmy, I don't know if you're still on, but have they improved the movement? Because like when I did the test, which I have on the channel, of AK-24, I had to keep it on a tripod because if I moved it, it jittered too much. So that might have changed with the new, better processors, but I know that was one thing that I was just like, oh, we'll see how it goes kind of thing. Do you think the Note 20 price will drop anytime soon? Typically it drops a little bit when the new phones come out, but if anything, you're looking more for the trade-in probably. That'll be the biggest thing. Do we know if the S21 Ultra will still have a micro SD card? Some rumors are saying that it will not actually, that it will no longer have a micro SD card. I hope that's not true, just because unless I get 256 to start off with, I want a micro SD card. Especially, I have a 512 one, so I mean, I really would rather have more storage, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Do you know if there's any way out to find out if you created an email account for someone when you can't remember it? The only way you can kind of do that is basically seeing if you were a recovery email. You should be able to look up if you were a recovery email, or see if that email account was created, or if you're linked to anyone's in your settings under Gmail. But that would be the main thing. Is a recovery email would be your closest way to find out if you can. You want me to say the Batman line? Where is she? Oh man, I'd rather do that when my throat's better to see how it goes. Let's see. Really loud tech drive. If anything, can you imagine the tech rant that I just did, recorded before this? That would be funny. Will the S21 Ultra come with a pen? There's mixed things. Jimmy promo apparently leaked those wallpapers. Man, if you have a site, you should put them on there. I don't know if you do. I'm sorry. I check out your channel, but I don't know if you have a website too. That's one thing I did with my website. I just put all my wallpapers over there. It's just a really cool thing you can kind of build up and send people there all the time for. S21 Ultra has S Pen support. No Bluetooth though. Air Command will launch with the S Pen with the button though. Got it. So still have that kind of connectivity through it though. Yes, they have. It moves slowly after your hands move, so it's at least smooth. Okay, that's good. That's good. 8K recording, 1 hour, 34 gigabytes. God damn, that is a lot. That's a lot. Hey, Jimmy, do you know if you can do on the new phone 4K 60 frames per second at each lens, or is it still just the main lens? The one thing I really want is steady shot with 60 frames per second. That's the one thing I've been wanting so bad. Do you think about One UI 3.0 because I have a software update today for the Note 20 Ultra. I've heard good things, and if you want, again, great guy, Jimmy promo. He's in the chat right now. He actually has a couple of videos on One UI 3.0. He had the first ones on the Note 20. He can kind of show you how to use it and everything on there. So again, go ahead, check out his channel. And again, great guy. Definitely, he has a great video on it, so you can see. I am always pretty optimistic on updating. I do recommend always if it's in your country. I'm not sure if U.S. bound or what country, but getting something called Galaxy Labs from the Galaxy Store. It has something called App Booster, which basically improves your apps after you do an OS update to make sure that they're running at their top speed with the new version that you just got. Ever since I've started using that, I've had no issues with OS updates. So it's something that I just always recommend after having done that for a while. I'm sorry, guys. Get better soon, bro. Thank you very much. Is the Note coming out because they can't get the S Pen to work with the Fold? I know Mullet Baby, our insider, did say that the camera, the underneath screen camera, was having some issues with it on the Fold 3 prototype, but he said nothing about the S Pen having any issues. So I don't know that. There's been no rumors about it yet, but the under camera display has not been getting the results they want so far in the Fold 3. They have plenty of time to fix it. So it definitely could change, but that is one thing we learned. I think it was last week when we heard that. Or 2 weeks ago it might have been. Should I get the Note 10 Plus or the Note 20 Ultra? I love the Note 20 Ultra, to be quite honest. I just love the camera quality. That was the biggest thing that I say time and time again. I love the Fold too, but the Note 20 Ultra was so much of a better camera quality. I just wish they put that bigger sensor in the Fold 2. It would have been so much better. And I think it would have done even better than it did already. It didn't do bad, but that's the one thing I want in the Fold 3 that I still don't think we're going to get is the bigger sensor cameras. Those are the one things I really want to see for sure. Should I get the... Do you think the Asus is a good budget gaming laptop? Let me look it up. Which one you're telling me? So this Asus has a Ryzen 5, 1650 graphics card, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 solid state, Wi-Fi 5. I mean, so right away I'm telling you that it does have some things that are dated, right? Wi-Fi 5 I feel is very dated for a new laptop because you want Wi-Fi 6 at this point just to be more future proof if you're going to keep this laptop for a while. And also 8 gigs of RAM, I really, if you're going for gaming, I feel like you should get a 16 gigs of RAM or 12 gigs of RAM at least. So if you can upgrade the RAM, then I would say go for it. But those are the two things that I would just kind of caution you with the gaming laptop. I know someone had mentioned a Legion laptop last week. I'm not sure which one it was, but that one was like I think $899, and it had all of those things when I looked it up. So that's where I would kind of lean towards. I sent to Samsung Rida so we could post at the same time. Next time I'll send to you. Thank you, Jimmy. I would appreciate that. And honestly, again, man, love your work, definitely. On behalf of the gracious host under the weather, 51st Day Questions. Yeah, if you ever can, if you're looking for a fun app to just play with your significant other, or if you happen to be going on a first date in this crazy world right now, 51st Day Questions is an app that I created, and very simple and easy. It's a 51st date questions, and even if you've been with someone for a long time and it's not a first date, it's a great conversation starter, or it's a good thing to see how much their opinions and ideas have changed over the years. 51st date questions, links are in the description down below for iOS and for Android. In Pro Video, you can do 60 frames per second with wide and ultra wide, but might be software, maybe. With the regular ultra wide 60 frames per second, only one lens, yeah. Ultra wide 30 frames can use all 4 lenses, got it for sure. Alright guys, so ask any more questions you have. I might cut this short just because, again, my throat is killing me right now. But we still do have some videos coming out for sure, including some really cool ones. We're finally doing the security cameras review, so some Tech Out the House is coming back. We haven't done those videos for a while, and we're going to be doing 2 Tech Out the Houses sooner. So one's coming up probably at the end of this week for the security cameras, and then we're also going to have one in probably 2 weeks on these new tri-band mesh router system. I've been really wanting a tri-band system because they just give you so much of a better experience when you have a lot of devices, which I definitely do in my house. So I can't wait to see the difference going from a dual band router system to a tri-band router system, and I'll explain more when my voice is better and I do that video. So a lot of cool stuff coming, including, I still don't know what video I'm going to do for that. I'm thinking about doing the tablet on why you should buy an Android tablet in 2021 video, because I think that's one that I really like, and it's kind of poetic justice in a sense because of the whole thing with my how the channel started was on tablets. So I think that'll be the next one for sure. Feel better, man. Throw recipe is never fun when shooting videos. No, for sure it's not, but I didn't want to miss. I've missed so many of my live videos. I mean, to be honest, I probably missed maybe 5 in the year, but I still don't like to. So I wanted to make it here for you guys. So I might cut it a bit short, but that's about it. Yes, Tech Out the House is coming back in for sure. So what laptop do you have again? I've not done the video on it, to be fair, but I will say the brand is MSI, so I'll give that away. In terms of it, I actually said it. The exact model was featured on the best Black Friday deals for Best Buy video. It was like towards the end of the video, so I knew most people wouldn't see it, but it was fully on display, and the link is there for the exact model that I got. So yeah, killer computer though. I've given the specs before: 2 terabytes, 32 gigs of RAM, 2070 Super in here, and an i7 processor, and the biggest battery you can possibly have on an airplane. So yeah, it's a beast. All right, guys. If you guys don't have any more questions, I think we'll call it. I think also you guys might have some pity on me because of my voice. No questions really being asked, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I really do. But yeah, so lots of videos coming. Tech Out the House is coming back. We have the Jabra 85 T's review, which is again the best true wireless headphones I have gotten my hands on this year, and I've gotten my hands on almost all of them. So it was pretty cool to see that, and really cool overall. Hey Ricky, you and Jimmy should sometimes live Q&A collab. I'm down. I do have a day job, so it's always kind of hard, but I mean, there's a lot of cool guys that I would love to collab with. Jimmy's a great guy. I would love to. And yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm always down to collab with pretty much anyone for the most part. So yeah. The Amazon thing, is that the mysterious laptop that's still mystery at this point? Yes, it still is a mystery at this point. And again, sorry, I just haven't gotten a chance to do that video. I have B-roll of it, but yeah, I haven't gotten the full video for sure. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Appreciate it. When is the S10 getting it? I think Q1 at this point of 2021, because the S20 FE just got it, which that one was, we thought it was going to be a little bit later, but the S20 FE just got it. So I can imagine the S10 is going to get One UI within the next 3 months, Q1 of 2021. Yeah, Cooper, you can check back for the prices and everything, but the looks are right here. Kind of show the looks really quick again. Really nice in terms of it. The lower model is going to start at $879. Then we're going to 179, 1079, and then 1399 if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the prices I gave earlier, but you can check back to the beginning to make sure of it. Feel better, dude. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I've been feeling under the weather. That's why I sound like this. I keep repeating it, but I know so many people are tuning in at different times. But yeah, so then we'll call that a show, guys. Just wanted to not miss out and wanted to be here for you guys. What happened to your throat? Doesn't feel good right now. I've been kind of under the weather since Thursday. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for always tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll have some good videos. And I have one video that I recorded when my voice started to sound like this. So I do apologize for that. I'm going to put it in big letters in the beginning of the video. But yeah, so I do apologize for my throat sounding like this in the next video. But I wanted to get that video out because it's the 10 best tech deals you can get last minute. So that'll be coming out tomorrow, and then we will be having more videos throughout the week. Thank you guys so much, and Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy Late Hanukkah to everyone else, and just have a great week. And no matter what, most people are going to get a day off, so that's great regardless. So thank you guys so much. I will be spending time with my family this week, and I hope you guys get to spend time with someone special or just have some fun. Thank you guys again always so much for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy.
Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you.